Hey everybody, so let's just wait a little bit because we've got Miss Carley over there in Greece and we've got Danielle having some technical difficulties trying to get on. So I'm just here with you guys ready to chat. So welcome to Wellness Works. Let's talk. Oh, look. Hey, I've got somebody here. Hey, Dina, how
Hola.
are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. I'm glad we managed to get you the link.
Yeah, thank you. I didn't know what was going on for a bit there. I just got in. Ooh, what's happening? Yeah, but good. All good. All good.
Oh, good. Oh, fantastic. So we're just trying to get Danielle on. She's having some technical difficulties.
Okay.
And I'm sure you know that Miss Carley's in Greece and there's some kind of storm.
Oh, is that what it? Oh shit! I've just got back from a few days in Spain, and
Right.
guess what? Storms.
Joking.
Yeah, literally had one day that was like an afternoon that was all right, that was like really hot and beautiful. I got on the beach,
Yeah.
burned myself actually because I was so keen to get some bloody sunshine. But yeah, storms the whole time, and rain, torrential rain, like rivers coming down the roads.
What? Well, you know what? Carley posted that it looks like there's going to be storms until Monday.
Right. Oh my gosh.
I know. Up until Monday. That's a long time.
Wow. So, well, how long's she there for?
I think she comes back tomorrow.
Okay.
She did say she's going to try and jump on, but with them being storms, I can't see it, to be honest.
No.
Not really, no.
Hi,
Not at all.
Danielle.
Hiya.
We can see you, Danielle.
Good. My
Hi,
apologies.
darling. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm sorry, I've been really struggling to get in, but I'm here now.
Yeah.
How are you,
Yeah,
ladies?
good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Very good.
Yeah, good.
Good.
I think we've all been in the same boat, really, haven't we? Trying to
Yeah.
get on here, like, oh,
I know.
yeah.
I don't know. I think the sky outside is looking pretty like a storm's coming, to be honest. So maybe that's why.
I know
But
we've
yeah,
had
we're here.
We're
overcast
here.
all day.
Yeah,
We're here finally.
we're here.
Let's see. I think Miss Carley's having some problem. I think she's gonna pop onto Facebook. I'm not sure. So
Yeah,
let's see
just saw
how she
that one.
goes. Yeah, did you see that? So
I
let's
did, yeah.
all introduce ourselves real quickly.
Okay.
Do you want to go first, Miss Danielle?
Okay, well, for those who don't know me, I'm Danielle, and I'm from the Alchemist Co. So we have a herbal shop and online apothecary where you can get all your natural healing supplements. I also offer consultations. The process is changing at the moment, so I'm in the process of uploading to the website the different packages that I do. I have been doing them for a while, but it's just nothing has been set in stone. So that will be available very soon. So yeah, give me a shout.
Fantastic. I'll go next, and because we're going to be interviewing you, Miss Dina, so I'll quickly tell everyone about me. So if you don't know me already, my name's Shai. I am the co-owner of the House of Shai, specializing in hair locking, natural hair care, natural hair maintenance, lock maintenance. Also, I'm recently, just December, brand ambassador for Unique as well. So all the plant-based makeup. I'm wearing some Wealthy on my lips at the minute.
I see it.
Very short.
But I'd like to introduce you all to Miss Dina Smiles.
Hello.
Way.
Hi. I've just got back from the allotment. I've been working all day.
Awesome.
So I'm a bit dirty and I feel a bit scruffy and chatty, you know, like just had my hands in the mud all day. Yeah, I've got I'm Dina Smiles. I'm a fermentalist, which means that I'm really heavily into fermented food and drink. I make kombucha, water kefir, and sauerkrauts. And I'm also the founding member and director of a community co-op in Derby called Sprout Derby.
Nice.
We've got a big piece of land on the oldest allotment site in Derby called the Firs Estate Allotments. And we basically are a plot to plate organisation, all about education, feeding people, teaching people how to go from ground to gut, basically. So getting people to know about, you know, how to grow their own food and then what to do with it. And we also have, every week we do 2 community open days on a Friday and a Saturday. And there's free lunch for anybody who comes along. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to help out. You don't have to have any knowledge. You can just be in the space if you want to be. So, you know, all round for health and well-being, mental and physical, really. So
that's really good.
That's
needed, because there's so many people who just do not know what to do and don't know where to start. And they're probably even thinking about having a little homestead kind of thing. So what you do sounds like good. I like baby steps, a good start off to take those baby steps.
Yeah. So we do that all the way, like the whole way through. Do you know what I mean? From seed, literally, to getting it down your neck and healing. I'm really into, like Danielle, I'm really into herbs and everything. I'm not a formal qualified herbalist. I like to call myself a folk herbalist, because it's something that I've been studying for a really long time, like probably about 30 years now. And I just work with the plants in my own way. And I love learning. You know, I'm just like, I'm getting on to be an old lady now, but I still love learning. I can't, you know, it's something new every day and I get really excited. So,
but it's never too late to learn, is it? I'm the same. I love learning. I'm always learning something new. Just yesterday, me and my daughter went for a walk, and where we went, there's all sticky weed and cleavers growing. Loads.
Oh, I saw your video.
Did you see it?
Oh, did you do it?
I did.
Yeah.
There's loads. Massive surplus.
There's so much. That's up on Dewberry Hill in Radcliffe-on-Trent.
Right.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, there's so much here. There's just too much. Because the old folk tale says that if you drink cleaver's water, you'd be the most beautiful.
I heard that one.
Well, it's really good for your lymph system, isn't it?
Yeah, it's your lymph system.
Draining your fluids and stuff.
Definitely. So yeah, it's really good. I love it.
Something I'm really interested in.
Sorry?
Go on, Danielle.
Oh, no, I was going to say something that I'm really interested in, Dina's. I realised that you were doing home ed groups.
Yeah.
Forest school groups, because my children go to forest school. And my friend mentioned it to me the other day, and I didn't even know that you did it up there. So we may come and visit you at some point, because I would love to know more. I've got a bit of knowledge when it comes to growing. We grew a lot over a couple of years. We were growing a load of stuff we weren't eating. So I need to narrow it down a bit and, you know, do a surplus of one thing. And then I want to kind of start swapping and chopping and changing, because I know a lot of people that grow. And I just feel like that's something that could be really beneficial for people that are doing it at home who haven't got the space, is just to become an expert grower in one thing, and then make this kind of community where you can swap and bring it to the allotments so that we can have the meals and everything else. But I can't wait to bring the children down to those sessions. They love their forest school.
Welcome. Yeah, really. We do it on a Thursday morning, 10:30 till 12:30.
Awesome. And you're not too far from us either.
Right. Yeah. We're not too, you know, we just like
just a stone's throw.
Yeah, that's good to know, because I mean, my son's big now, but I used to homeschool my son, and it needs to be out there. Are you in all the homeschool ed groups and stuff? Can people find it easily? Did they know you're there?
Yeah. Well, one of the ladies that helps with it, her daughter is, because mine are all too old now. They've gone.
Yeah.
But I did homeschool for a little while, both of my boys at one point. Yeah. And my daughter one of my daughters went to the Steiner School, the Michael House Steiner School.
Wow.
She was the last lot before it got closed down because they just couldn't sustain it, which is terrible because,
yeah,
wow, what a place, you know.
There needs to be more, don't there? I remember studying those when I was at uni, and all the Montessori schools, the Steiner schools, they just, the Reggio Emilia kind of stuff, it really stood out. And I was like, why are we not doing this more often? Well, it was just a small part of the curriculum, and then it was just packed back to back then for 3 years, learning about the classroom and how to get children to conform, basically.
Well, I was going to say, that's why we don't have those spaces, isn't it? Because you're not churning out like just little, you know.
And learning happens so organically, what I've found.
Yeah.
With my youngest 2 that have been at forest school, you know, I don't have that much time into their kind of like letter work and number work and stuff like that. They just learn it so being in that kind of happy environment. It's unbelievable what you can learn from the trees. You know, it's the best decision I ever made.
Yeah, I can imagine, definitely.
That's awesome to do that.
So, real quick,
good to see you.
Let's keep on track.
Yeah.
So we've got Wellness Works coming up, June the 11th.
We have.
A full packed day of practical wellness and well-being and fun. So Dina, you're going to be there on the day. What can we expect from you on June the 11th?
Well, I'll be bringing my kombucha with me because that literally just disappeared last time. I've tried to make a little bit more. So I've got a couple of different flavors, and I'll be bringing that with me. I don't know if I'm doing any talking or anything, but I'll certainly be chatting to lots of people when they come to my stall, because it was like, that was really insightful last time. And the show.
Can you tell the people who may not know why you make kombucha and what it's good for? What is it?
Okay, so I make kombucha and fermented foods because essentially they are probiotics that are an amazing addition to your gut microbiome. Your gut microbiome is where everything gets kind of like sorted out in your body, and it's basically the seat of your immune system at the end of the day.
I like that.
Yeah, we just, you know, and we're living in a world where the food that we eat, the air that we breathe, and all these different things has just such a massive detrimental effect on our gut bacteria.
Yeah.
I've literally just read a book by a forager called Mo Wild. She's amazing, and she spent a year living on wild food, right? Just like weeds, herbs, this,
That's
that,
really good. A whole year.
Wow. 1 year, yeah. And she lost.
That's impressive.
She went down from a size 20 to a size 12.
Yeah.
She was not at all hungry at any point. You know, her whole, and she had samples taken from her, you know, gut microbiome as she went along, and it's fascinating. It's fascinating. So she ended up with like trillions more different variants of bacteria in her gut.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Her friend that was doing it alongside her, this guy, totally reversed his diabetes.
Wow.
I mean, you know, it's just like, so we don't get enough diversity of bacteria in our guts, basically. Fermented food and drink do that for you. They help to do that, right? Along with, you know, if you want a good gut, so to speak, you want to eat a wide range of foods. You know, you want to eat plenty of fibrous stuff, which is basically prebiotics. Prebiotics feed probiotics, so that, you know, they both work in synergy with each other. It's no good having probiotics in your diet if you haven't got prebiotics in your diet. They're just going nowhere, you know. So that's what I do. Make these things, the beverage, drinks and food.
So how would somebody know because for me, when I had gut problems, I still do a little bit, I had to kind of figure it out. I didn't have somebody who could just tell me, you've got a gut problem. I had to just go up, because I like reading and researching stuff anyway. But I had to figure it out. But if you could tell somebody now, what are the signs of an unhealthy gut? What would let you know that potentially you need kombucha? Yeah.
Probably your poo and the way that you actually like go to, how many times you go to the toilet, what your poo's like, you know, bloating in the belly, you know, not being out, feeling painful bloating in the stomach. Some people don't know until they've got inflammation moving to other parts of their body as well. So, you know, any dis-ease in the body, the root of it's in your gut. That's just the bottom line, right? The bottom line. But it's basically, you know, you how regularly you go to the toilet, what does that look like, and how you're feeling, isn't it? You know,
definitely.
You start doing any illness, you start working with your gut, and you're going to be sorting yourself out on the roads too, sorting yourself out.
Do you have
it kind of explains why there's so many. Sorry, go on, Shai.
No, you go. I'm not thinking about kombucha still. Sorry, go on.
No, I was just going to say, with what Dina just mentioned, it kind of really highlights why there's so much disease today. Because when you look at the quality of our food and our lifestyles and being so busy, you know, the supermarkets, everything's packaged, everything's got kind of been irradiated, and there's no natural goodness in there. It's all gone. It's all just dead food. So we're not giving our gut what it needs. And it's shocking. Like, especially I'd say since we had the lockdown, the amount of new people that come to me with a range of different health issues now, it's worse than it's ever been. And it is really the environment and lifestyle. And it's hard to stress that to people, because they come and they want a herb that's going to fix it for them. But I always say, you know, I can point you in the direction, but you have to do the work yourself. And it's a difficult thing to change your lifestyle, especially when we're living in the conditions that we are, you know, it's not impossible, you know, you can definitely do it, but to make the changes and create a habit out of it is the difficult part. But once you're on the road, you're well on.
And it, you know, for people that are in that state and afraid and thinking, oh God, I'm never going to do this, and it's too overwhelming. It's step by step. It's little by little, you know, you can just do it like that. It's like you were talking about the kombucha, you know, have shots of that stuff every day. You start feeling different. So then that gives you the kind of, a bit more kind of impetus to try something else or go a little bit further or whatever, you know, once you start seeing and feeling in your body like the results of stuff. But Danielle, there ain't no quick fix for nothing. It's not, you can't just pop a pill and get your answers. And this is the world that's what we're living in. That's where we've got to. And we need to break that shit down, because it's just like, no.
Yeah, it is really hard. You know, people will message me and say, what's a good herb for, I don't know, something random, eczema. And I was like, there's many good herbs that are going to help, but you cannot get around having to change your diet. There's no way around it, because that's what's causing the problem in the first place. Herbs can help facilitate the process when you are on a healing journey. But I always say, unless you're going to change your lifestyle and what it is that you're eating, predominantly your diet, it's kind of a waste of time to be taking them, to be honest. I would say.
It's not just that, though, is it, Danielle? There's the amount of people who's on medication, antibiotics.
That's something that is difficult, you know, because
that messes up your microbiome.
Taking pharmaceutical medication to heal something, and then asking for a herb to heal it as well. It's not going to work, you know. But it is very difficult for people without the founding knowledge that, you know, people like ourselves have, to trust being able to put down a medication and have the faith and belief that they can actually do this themselves. You know, they are very serious conditions that people have to really take into consideration when stopping medication. But you know, from the people that I've worked with, a huge percentage of them would be so much better off if they stopped taking it, because they don't realise the damage it's actually doing to them. That's just perpetuating the issue to go around in circles.
It is perpetuating it, isn't it? And it's more about the actual kind of like, well, actually, you're probably suffering more from side effects of the medication that you're taking than anything else. You know? But it's the fear that's instilled in us that we've got to rely on that system. And actually, it's what I find kind of, you know, or I'll say to people is, well, you know, all them medications that you're talking about, they're actually all originally based on a natural thing. Right?
Yeah.
That's what they come from. But they've just been messed about with and made into this convenient little form and with added extra
with added nonsense.
So,
and it's not by accident either, you know, like, I don't want to get too much into that because it's very political, but you know, with natural medicines, the reason why the doctor's not, because people always say to me, if that worked and it was that simple, why isn't the doctor giving me that? But there's laws behind medication and patents and things like that where you can't prescribe natural supplements. So that's why they have to be mixed in the way that they are. There's a reason behind it. And I think when people start to actually break that down and understand that, it kind of, something clicks and it opens your eyes a bit more. You know, when you actually look into some of these medications, I think penicillin, for example, I think the guy figured it out through watching the fungi grow in a petri dish from mango. And then you turn around and say, well, what's a mango? You know, like there's so many natural alternatives, something that Shai, you were speaking about at the event, which I look forward to hearing from your workshop again. But there are so many things that are made stemming, like you said, Dina, from that natural substance, that if we just took it back to that, we'd not only heal ourselves, but we'd heal ourselves in the way that our body wants to heal. And we'd also eradicate the side effects that come with some of those toxic ingredients that are added. But I won't get no more political than that.
No, you don't have to. But I want to go back to
what
Dina.
it is, though, isn't it? That's what it is. And
that's it.
Basically, it's just an industry. It's an industry that needs to make money. And actually, if they gave you something that just, you know, helped you out, fixed you up, then there wouldn't be an industry, would there?
No, there wouldn't. Billions and
that's
trillions.
The bottom line.
That's the thing.
Create the problem, sell the solution. I always say.
So Dina, you've got another solution, not just kombucha. What is the other product that you do? Tell us all again.
It's sauerkraut. Make sauerkraut.
That's it.
So basically, again, that's just a very simple thing. It's fermented cabbage. I know it doesn't sound very nice, but it tastes delicious. And you need like a tiny little bit, like a tablespoon every day, just to help increase the, you know, the good.
I was going to ask you that. How much would you recommend to take? Because we buy it, and I used to only have a tiny bit. Now I put loads on my plate because I absolutely love it. But people always ask me that, how much is necessary in order to be able to help your gut? Especially when I'm giving it to the children and they say, I don't want that much.
You just need like a very, I mean, again, we're all different. We're all at different points and stages, depending on what the state of your gut is in the first place. Depends on how you know, some people might be like, well, they're really struggling with their health and they take a shot of kombucha and they feel it affect them straight away. Because of the state that they're in.
That.
You know? But it just depends. But you need just small amounts of this kind of stuff, you know. And then the more that you can you build it up in your body, the more that you can actually take with that out having, you know, an effect on you that maybe you wouldn't like. Because when you have fermented food and drink of probiotics, it literally helps to detoxify your body as well. So the good bacteria that's going into your body from that is going into your body and having a little war and a scrap with the pathogens that are there. And then they get booted out of the body, which is the detox process, right? So if you overload on the stuff right away, then you'll have like this detox.
It's that healing crisis, isn't it? Where you think, oh no, it's doing me bad, but it's just because the body is healing super fast and just chucking it all out.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, it's just that. It's just vegetables made into fermented food, and it's a time old, ancient from across the world. We've always been doing it.
So will we be able to purchase that at Wellness Works?
Not the sauerkraut, no.
Not the sauerkraut. So where can we get the sauerkraut from?
I make the sauerkraut once a month at Sprout.
Right.
And we have limited stocks. I literally have like 30 jars of kimchi and 30 jars of sauerkraut every month. And when
Kimchi's
it's gone,
Korean, isn't it?
Yeah, originally.
Yeah,
It is
originally Korean.
Korean thing, yeah.
So when once a month is it ready?
At the end of the month, but not right now.
Not now.
I'm sold out. I'm sold out.
Yeah.
And there's only one of me. I can't do all this stuff.
I know what it's like. I've got my brother helping me make products and everyone else helping because they fly out. It's plants. It's the way forward, isn't it? It's the way forward.
Totally.
It is.
Okay, so for Wellness Works, what are you bringing? Tell us.
I'll be bringing my kombucha, so I've got some new flavors. I've got the old trusty blue pea flower that I always do, which is like this beautiful violet color. And that's particularly good for the female hormonal system. And then I've also got a plain white tea one. And I've done a little experiment with some wormwood, Danielle. And I've made
a parasite the type thing.
Yeah, I've done a white tea and wormwood.
Wow.
So yeah.
I'll be interested. I need to make sure I get a bottle of it.
Yeah, you didn't get one last time.
We didn't know. They went that fast. That's why people need to come to Wellness Works, because if you want this fabulous stuff, it is so hard to get hold of. I've been trying to get Dina's kombucha for ages. And every time I've inquired, it's like, there's none in at the moment. And it's because it goes straight away. And it's because people know that it works. You can feel it working.
Yeah.
And the kombucha in the shops isn't.
No, because it's a lot of the stuff that you buy in the shops with the kraut and the booch. It has to go through like some form of pasteurization. So you're literally killing off the raw enzymes that are in it.
That's right, yeah.
And
they've got a lot of sugar in as well. What I've actually noticed from some of the more popular ones that are now coming in places like the mainstream supermarkets, won't mention any names. I've had a quick look on the back of them, and it blows my mind that they can even call it kombucha, to be honest.
I know. It's just like pop, isn't it? It's just like
it's pop basically.
Yeah.
But no, so because it's just it's handmade by me, it's all raw, it's like you've got it's super potent. And you know that it is because if you get a bottle and you leave a little bit in the bottom of the bottle, it will immediately start growing its own culture because it's so rich in its bacteria and yeast.
It'll be at the bottom.
Yeah, so it'll start forming its own little, what we call a SCOBY, which is a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. Yeah,
like a plate at the bottom. What should we do with that? Keep it? Chuck it?
Yeah, well, you from that you could start brewing your own kombucha.
Oh, you see.
Yeah,
that's what I need to do.
Yeah, totally. Because this is the thing, right? I really, because I do lots of workshops with teaching people how to do sauerkraut and booch, and I've been doing that for like a good 12 years now. And I won't ever stop doing it because literally I want you to be able to do it yourself. I don't want you to be a customer for life to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't need that. I want you to have the power yourself to know how to do that and do it yourself. So when anybody does buy a bottle of booch off me, if they do want to start brewing their own, they can save a little bit in the bottom and they'll have their own little SCOBY forming, and then they can go on to start making their own.
That's really good to know. Really good to know.
Really good.
Definitely. Oh, that's really good. I'm looking forward to it.
It is. It's been super informative. I can't wait to talk more kombucha because I've got so many questions for you, Dina. So yeah, Wellness Works is going to be the work.
Yeah, it's going to be good. The last one was excellent, ladies. Really well done. It was really amazing.
Oh, thank you. Glad you liked it. I mean, we really enjoyed it. We was a bit tired after, but it was worth it.
Yeah. It was good though. It was very good.
Yeah, it was. And I've told everybody I know about it because it's just like, shit, you've got to, you know, being in a space with other people who are sharing those, not just the knowledges, but their personal experiences of their healing journeys and stuff like that is so profound. It's so powerful.
Definitely.
So yeah, I could see that everybody that went to that there was something that had happened where to them, you know, where they were just like, yeah, they've taken away something or another that's going to change up their lives in some way.
Yeah, we did get some really good feedback. Really, really, really good feedback, especially for people who didn't think they could do a bit of salsa.
Yeah. I missed the dancing. I really wanted to go to that and I missed it.
We missed it as well. I didn't get to do it.
Yeah. I think we need to, everybody needs to go, don't they? We need to pause the whole thing so that everyone can do the dance.
One big
definitely.
Yeah, halfway through.
Or you can go over to look at the Sueño events because they do them outside of Wellness Works as well.
They do. That's once a month as well, I believe, isn't it? Because I've been a couple of times.
The events, That's why we need Carley to come and talk about that.
Yeah.
Next time.
So Danielle, quickly tell us what you're doing. Remind everybody what you're doing at Wellness Works June the 11th.
So it works this time. This time I will be doing a workshop. I was going to do it just based on herbs, but I think I'm going to do it a bit more interactive. So we are going to be making some dandelion oils and balms to put on your skin. I'm going to be talking about how you can use the dandelion from the roots to the flowers to the leaves, and about the different benefits that different parts of the plant actually have. Dandelion's a great tonic for the body overall in general, especially when combined with things like burdock, you know, the old dandelion and burdock. It's just a great full body tonic.
Just the most
but those weeds in the garden that everybody just amazing plants.
They
Absolutely amazing plants. And a lot of people that come to me,
they're not weeds.
Believe it, because a lot of people come to me and they say, no, I can't quite afford X, Y, and Z in herbs. And if you're somebody that's in that position, the dandelions that come out in the summer, save them, pick them up. You don't really want to get ones that are on the roadside, but there are so many health benefits to using.
I think that shocked both of us.
Oh, okay.
Where's she gone?
I don't know. But there are so many health benefits to dandelion.
Oh, dandelion.
It is my favourite plant of all. And I've even got a tattoo of it here, look.
I've got them growing in my front garden. Last year, I even harvested them, picked them out, washed them up, took off the roots. Dried out the roots.
Powerful medicine.
Yes, you can make a coffee, dandelion coffee out of the roots.
Yeah.
Me and my mum drank dandelion tea from the leaves. So yeah, dandelion has. Oh, you can do so much with it.
Somebody said, "Is dandelion a good diuretic?" Because I've
yes,
that's
yes, it is. It is.
Yeah,
100%.
It's great for the kidneys. Yeah,
it is. If you've got water retention or inflammation, that helps it disappear. You will go through a wee continuously because it's helping you just get rid of that excess water. Because when your body thinks it's dehydrated, it holds on to, or it retains the water. So with dandelion root, we used to call it wet the bed, didn't we? Didn't we used to call it wet the bed?
Yeah, well, it's actually piss the bed because
piss the bed. Yeah,
it comes from the French of it, and piss the bed.
It's actually piss the bed. Hey, Danielle, you're back. Can you hear
Oh,
us?
there we go. She's there.
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Disappeared.
I'm sorry.
Can you hear?
No, my phone just decided to say, yeah. My phone just decided to say that it overheated.
Oh, I think it might still
Can
be
you hear
overheated.
me?
You're breaking up. You're breaking up a little bit.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Just about. There's a bit of a delay. Somebody was saying about.
Never mind.
You're just chopping up, Danielle.
Yeah, you are chopping up. Okay, so I think the same person said I already go for a wee a lot, but not much comes out.
Sorry.
No worries. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You just chop. Oh, she's gone.
Oh, she's gone again.
Oh, bless her. So we might as well carry on. I'll quickly tell you guys about what I'm doing this time round as well. So in the last event, I spoke about. Wait a minute, she's back. Here we go. Let's see.
Say something, Danielle.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my phone overheated and decided to just switch off. It's been temperamental, so I won't block the feed with anything else. I'll let you ladies carry on.
Oh, bless you. So I was just saying, because we carried on with your conversation of dandelion root. We've had some comments actually. Somebody said she already goes to the toilet a lot, so I don't know if she really wants to have any more dandelion from what she's saying. And somebody else is in the process of drying out their dandelion to make tea as well. So
ooh, perfect.
Dandelion is quite
That's
popular.
how we like it.
Yes,
100%.
perfect.
So let me quickly, because time's going so fast. It's 10 past.
It has. We're at 37. We said we'd keep it to half an hour, didn't we?
Half an hour.
We have gone over, like way over. So really quickly, the last event, I spoke about toxic ingredients and the natural alternatives, right? And I went through all the chemicals and all the alternatives, and I was kind of talking at you. And just like Danielle, I decided I'm going to do a workshop where we're making stuff as well. Because that's what I do all the time. I make oils, I make butters, I make creams, body scrubs, hair stuff. I make all those things alongside my business, but I don't usually make to sell cleaning products. Now, cleaning products are a massive disruptor of the body and the endocrine. Yeah. There's so many chemicals. We use so many different cleaning products: window cleaner, washing up liquid, bleach, all-purpose cleaner, floor cleaner, toilet cleaner, descaler. There's loads, isn't there?
You could just go on and on, couldn't you?
Yeah, and that fridge cleaner, stainless steel cleaner, glass cleaner, mirror cleaner. Hello.
Oh my God, it's giving me a
so many, you know, a headache. And it's like I said then, it's a wonder why we're bloody sick. Well, man, the amount of stuff we use. So we're gonna do cleaning products. We're gonna do an all-purpose cleaner and a glass cleaner. Because
I definitely need some of that.
Some kind of mirror, and it's naturally derived. So not so much harsh chemical in it, a lot better for you. And I've got all the little bits for you guys. You'll have your own little spray bottle to put your stuff in and go home and clean all your glass once you've done. We're about to have some fun.
Good.
That's going to be good.
Sounds great. Yeah. Cool.
So that is June the 11th. So we've actually now got 8 tickets left. I think I sold a couple just the other day. We did have 10 left, didn't we? So we've gone down to about 8. I'm not sure if Carley sold some more. She may have. But yeah, they will be sold out again by the looks of it. Very soon.
Super.
Get your tickets before, because it's just so good.
100%.
So worth it. Yeah.
Grab the tickets.
And we shall see people then, for those that are coming.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dina.
Thank you. Everyone. And
thank you,
ladies, I will see you on Sunday the 11th.
100%. We will see
Definitely.
you then. And then me and Danielle, we're back next week Sunday, same time. Hopefully with Miss Carley.
Same place. Yeah.
Let's talk.
All right.
Take care and have a lovely evening, guys.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.